What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sidney Jean-Charles Road to the Show. I have no idea how we are supposed to follow up the last episode Sidney put together, as he has been on a hot streak lately. He now has 100 hits on the season, on pace for 200 plus. He has 31 home runs, 24 doubles, 74 RBIs, and so many of those came last episode because he was just crushing. And we're still, working our way toward the All-Star break. We're expecting to see him in the Derby and the All-Star game, and that should just be a really fun experience. Now, we just swept the Arizona Diamondbacks, but now things get a little more difficult as we have a road trip that, normally they have you play in like cities close together, but now it's going to be LA and Pittsburgh. So do the bats stay hot against the LA Dodgers? We are only separated by a half game, it looks like, in the standings, or a full game. And even that guy's been playing better, Nolan Arenado. But let's be real here, we're lucky to get 2 runs off Walker Buehler. 31 home runs on this season as we make our way into LA for a 3-game set. That one very low as Buehler falls behind, throwing the fastball, all 3 pitches so far. All right, chased one. Whenever I face Buehler in franchise, there's just no chance. But a 3-2 count. He's somewhat confident in every pitch in his arsenal. Here's the payoff. Backing him off the plate, we start with a walk. Hey, Nolan, third in All-Star voting there at third base, but I don't expect him to go much higher with those stats. There was some good feedback on the last episode. Like, a big reason why we don't have a lot of stolen bases is because I have it set to really only see the action pitch in the CPU at-bats. Like right there, Arenado base hit. So I couldn't have gotten a stolen base there if I wanted to. The opportunities are limited, so if I want more, I can make it so we see more pitches in there at-bats. That's not a bad idea, and I would like to get some stolen bases. But strike 3 here for O'Neill as Buehler recovers to end the inning. Maybe we'll try that now. I don't mind putting that setting on. There are so many ways to customize your Road to the Show experience. But if we go to base running opportunities, it is action pitches. If we go... I thought there was like a half option. I guess not. It'd have to be all. I usually have it on action just as a bit of a time-saving measure. I want to get through games fast. When you're hitting over 300 like this, you're going to be on base a lot, and that will take some time, but I think it's worth it to get some more stolen base chances. And I guess it would make the drama on the base paths a little more apparent, and maybe, could there be something to the action pitches? Maybe not giving our hitters as much of a chance to be successful there? Could there be something to that? Driven to left center. That's at least a tag as this one flies way back and gone. Sidney homers off Walker Buehler, and we've put up 3 against the ace of the Dodgers. 32 on the season as the hottest hitter stays hot. This is also another reason why he's not stealing bases. He's hit 32 home runs before the All-Star break. I'm actually curious, as Freddie Freeman sends one to center, we'll take care of it. After this game, I want to see what is his batting average if we only count the home runs. Like, there are so many home run or bust guys, and it's so weird because, like, it felt like 10, 15 years ago when I was watching baseball, if you were hitting under, like, 220, 230, you just got sent down. Maybe that wasn't exactly the case and I'm misremembering, but, seeing a Joey Gallo-like season this year, 10, 15 years ago, he'd never stay at the majors. What was he doing with the Yankees? Hitting like 160, and who cares how many home runs at that point? It wasn't enough. And now he's crushing with the Dodgers. I've seen he's hit a few home runs there. Who doesn't play great with the Dodgers? Seems like everybody does. The other thing this will give us a chance to see more of, too, is wild pitches. We almost never have wild pitches or pass balls. So, I don't know. This kind of feels fresh and fun. 2-1 now on Arenado. They got the pen going already? Oh, it's the 6th. Never mind. It's not that early. Buehler's in good shape here at 61 pitches. This also introduces more chances to be picked off, keep in mind. So, if you want more stolen bases, might have to deal with a few more pickoffs if I'm not paying full attention. But I am right now. I'm locked in. Playing against the Dodgers will do that to you. Here goes Sid. And a strike him out. Stolen base for Sidney at second. And hey, if we can get some more stolen bases, that's going to increase our expected runs, you'd have to assume. So, it could help out the offense. That gets away! So we have a stolen base and a wild pitch that allows Sidney to go from first to third. Likely doesn't happen if we just have action pitches on. Now with just one down, we have a chance to bring him home. O'Neal. Deep to right. We're going to test bets. And Sidney in there with the left hand. Part of why I took off there was because Mookie didn't get a running start into that throw. He was throwing it flat-footed, so I like my chances. 4-1 Cards. Emilio Pagan is on the mound. Runner on first. That's a base hit to center field. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. I wasn't expecting him to go 3. Uh-oh. We're not going to talk about what happened when Pagan was in the game last night. Stayed up for that game. Regretted it almost immediately. 4-2. 2 on as a righty. Very close. Fouled it back now. 0-2. That was a solid timing and everything. I mean, the PCI, we were on top of it, but we could have done something there anyway. No, strike 3 looking on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Vesia. We still get a run out of the inning and then add more in the 9th. Sidney has definitely never faced Aroldis Chapman before, so we're up by 5. We'll just see if anything happens in this at-bat. Splitter kind of had me out in front there. And on the ground to short. That play made in time to get Sidney. But if that's it, it was a good day for him. And it is a victory. We take the first game against Walker Buehler. That's a nice showing here for the St. Louis Cardinals. Sidney, 2 for 4, home run, and a stolen base. The winner of this game will hold the better record between the two teams. Not that it's important here early in the season, and with a game to come the next day. How have these last 2 not been home runs? Those felt like really good swings. Well, we missed our chance to do anything there. Base hit left field here in the 3rd. So what would be nice here in this instance is like full pitches when he's on base with nobody in front of him, but maybe action pitches when obviously it's not a chance to steal here. It's not a big deal. I mean, I don't mind seeing a few extra pitches here. And I know a lot of you just enjoy this series as background noise anyway, so how about a little more base running action? That's a drive from Arenado! But it's actually a routine play. I get excited every time I see that fly ball. Like, I'm trying to get better at reading the angle and the velocity, and it just always looks like a home run to me. I don't know. O'Neal to right, and I don't think this one's any deeper, as Betts is under it. 1-0 St. Louis. Runner goes, and the hit and run works to perfection from first to third with nobody out. And the Dodgers have a scoring threat, and they get nothing out of it. Lifted to left field. This one's hit well, going back, and it stays in the yard. But Sidney flies around second base, making his way into third. It's a triple. Third triple of the season for Sidney. Lost his lid there. And now trying to extend the lead. Arenado. Low. Only 154 with runners in scoring position. You don't have to tell me that. Basically what Sidney did last year. Fouled back by Arenado. See, the other thing this is going to do as well is I think create real tension in the at-bats. Arenado, 3-2. I can't even tell, like, strike or not. I mean, it could be 3 feet outside the zone. I can't tell. 3-2. Arenado, base hit left field. Thank you very much. This actually brings in real tension, though. Like, a lot of times when we're on base, say it's bases loaded, nobody out. And then all of a sudden we fast forward, and it's an 0-2 count on Cam Gallagher. What do you think that action pitch is? It's going to be a strikeout. And so now, when you see 2 strikes, you don't have to think like, all right, this has a 60% chance of being a strikeout, or maybe even more than 60. I like the change. Thank you for the feedback. 2 outs, 2 strikes, or 2 on base, and a really awful swing there, trying to do too much. I feel like the numbers as a righty are getting better. Unfortunately, we're gifting Alexander a 2-strike count. But not that time. We're going to keep this at-bat going. We're looking for something nice. I haven't gotten it yet. That's nice! Left field! It's got Carey going back, but the catch is made. Just missed that one. I can't believe we're winning this game 2-0. Is the pitching just like always good for the user team in Road to the Show? Because we are so good. And I didn't expect that. 0-1 here. Phil Bickford would love an insurance run. Thought that was going to hit him. High drive right field. Going back to the track. This ball's gone. Sidney Jean-Charles with 2 homers against the Dodgers. 33 on the season. What a run for Sidney. We're picking up right where things left off, and we just took the first 2 games from the Dodgers. You know, odds are we don't sweep them, but that is a great start. Dustin May. Recently acquired by me in the Rockies franchise because I was sick of facing him. He's got a triple-digit sinker, a cutter, and the slurve. I'm not sure he has the slurve in my series, but there's a look at the cutter. He's one of those guys where it just must be his release and everything. Everything feels a little bit faster than it is. And he already throws fast to begin with. So it feels like he's actually just a machine throwing the ball at you, which is definitely unfair. So that's why I had to sign him. Wow. See that pitch right there? Even if that were a strike, like I'd have no chance. That's just too fast. 3-2. Nasty. Strike 3 on Sid. There are a few pitchers in this game that are in my head, and I just can't handle. I signed 2 of them in the Rockies franchise. Zach Gallen and Dustin May. The other two, I just can't handle. As we have a base hit to the gap here, Dodgers will get on the board against Andrew Heaney. The other two, though, wait a minute, relay to home. Got him. All right, limit the damage. The other two players would be Walker Buehler and Shohei Ohtani, so completely understandable. And those are all good pitchers. Gallen's the one where you're like, maybe you don't see what I see with his skill set and why I struggle against it. Maybe he's just a solid above average pitcher to you and you can handle playing against him. But the other guys, no thank you. I haven't seen Shohei in a while, though. But his velocity, that's popped up. Come on. His velocity, and then it's, I think his splitter. No shot at all. Let me know down below, is there a pitcher in this game that when you face them, you know you just don't have a chance? Maybe it's because they have a weird delivery and you just can't pick up the release point, or they're able to change speeds, or just something about them makes it so you can't handle them, and it just doesn't really make sense. Chop to the right side, and despite getting ahead in the count here, Dustin May gets Sidney. Now, it is a 2-0 game. They just haven't been able to score much against us, as Emilio Pagan just struck out the side. That's the kind of series it is right now for the Redbirds. 2-1. Yorbit Vivas? I don't think I'm familiar with him. But if he's in the Dodgers organization in real life, I'm sure he'll show up one day and be like the best player you ever seen. I don't know how they constantly are able to trade for anybody they want, and then when they have to call somebody up to play, they just produce. The Dodgers are playing MLB The Show in real life. On rookie. 2 on, 1 down here in the 8th inning against Vesia. Struck out looking to him in a previous game, so would love a little revenge here. No, almost took out the third base coach and missed a money ball. 3-1. We're behind. Sometimes when I'm behind, I like to back up my chair a little bit. Makes me, helps me see a little bit better, I think. Maybe not, considering I swung at that pitch. Oh, I sat back on the slider, just tapped it to advance the runners. I mean, the PCI was right there touching it. But all we do is get a swinging bunt and then get nothing. So a 1-run game. We'll carry that lead into the 9th. We have Gallegos on the mound. And we got it done. 3 straight wins against the Dodgers. No way. What a performance here by St. Louis. Sidney having a good series. I mean, he went 0 for 4 in this game, but it didn't matter. First 2 games were really good. And then the pitching. We just shut down the Dodgers offense. It can be done. We now have not lost a game in a week and have won our last 6. But now we're going to take on a team, and maybe you pencil these in as easy wins. Nothing's come easy against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, before we get into this series here, I did want to see, like, all right, if we removed every hit that wasn't a home run, what's the batting average here? And we have, 33 home runs, 288 at-bats, so we'd be hitting at least 100. I know that much. So 33 divided by 288 is a 114. Now, if we only counted his extra base hits, so that'd be 33 plus 24 plus 3, 60, divided by 288. He's a 208 hitter if you don't count singles. And that's why he's slugging 812 with a 1263 OPS. There is some competition actually behind him. Just a generational player in Shohei Ohtani, and then Castellanos and Reynolds. They're all at a 1.0 or better. Same for Xander Bogaerts. Trying to continue our winning ways in Pittsburgh. Every time I see their stadiums here, whether it's Heinz or... wait, did they change the name of the stadium now? It's not the big ketchup bottle anymore? Whatever. It'll always be Heinz Field to me. Keep the ketchup bottle and everything. But I love the city backdrop here with the rivers and everything. Adonis Medina with 2 down here in the first inning. Now, in his career against the Pirates, Sidney has not been great. Our last time meeting them, though, went pretty well. Perhaps can continue that in this series. That's off. Almost hit him there to run the count full. Payoff pitch. Hammered to right center field. He's under it, and this one's caught. What is Acrisure Stadium? That's what they changed Heinz to? You know what? We're calling it Three Rivers Stadium again. That's a whole lot easier. See, check that out. That's a really cool backdrop here in Pittsburgh. A goal. I want solid contact, please. 1-0 Pirates. And a drive to right. I see him take a couple steps in. I know that's bad news. Reds fans, I need your thoughts on this situation here. Joey Votto in a Pirates uniform. You like what you see? 2-1 St. Louis. We have taken the lead. Lefty-lefty now. Votto to center field. That's down for a hit. And nobody out here in the 5th inning. A threat brewing for the Pirates. As we'll continue now. It's Nick Gonzalez. 2 on. And a fly ball towards Sid. And they're going to be testing his arm here. Just kidding. Man, you can't really get away with running on Sid these days, can ya? They don't get anything there in the inning. Yeah, let's just sign a bunch of players away from division rivals. They got Ian Happ as well. Bases empty here with an 0-2 count. That's into the gap. Running after it, Sidney is there. The game is tied here in the 8th inning. Pirates got one more. Sidearm delivery, and Bryce paints the outside corner. He's tried to hit that spot every time, only succeeded once. Now it's a 2-1. Oh, man. Gave us the money ball right there. Solo homer, Brian Reynolds. The Pirates take the lead. And despite a Nico Goodrum triple, we cannot bring him home. Pirates end our winning streak. Something told me they were going to win that game. Another guy who was really hard to hit in this game, I just remembered. Brusdar Graterol with the Dodgers. He's a reliever that I don't want to see him when we face the Dodgers, and we do, obviously. He's really good. On to game 2 now against the Pirates. We'll hit as a righty. Missing inside. 2-0. He misses away. Let's get off to a fast start here. 3-0. High drive, left center field. Headed deep into the gap, and the catch is made. Again, we're like, the PCI is touching it with the edge of that circle, but we're just not getting that solid contact. Sidney's been retired now like 9 at-bats in a row. 2-0. Again to Liberator. Only thrown 1 strike against him so far. And again, 3-0. This time he doesn't throw in the zone whatsoever. Do we think about stealing? We have Nolan Arenado at the plate. He's looking over here. 2-0. There's no way he pitches out here. I don't want to get out and ruin his at-bat, but we are going to steal. And Sidney into second is safe. I think if he played that cleanly, Chavis still wouldn't have applied the tag in time. 6 stolen base on the season. We have 2 today. And now a 3-0 count from Nolan. That's too high. 2 on, 2 down. Hey, at 262 average, somebody here actually hitting for average. Very good to see. But can he hit lefty-lefty? Down the line, and that's another thing we're going to see. Foul balls. A little drama there. I'm all about having tension here in my sports games, so this is actually a nice addition. He waves at it, though. Liberator gets him. And we'll try again here in the 5th inning. Runner at third. We've seen 1 strike from him today. And now a drive to left field. That's taggable. Cardinals adding on a run. We'll take it. Quick sac fly. Trying to break the tie late. Wow. A changeup middle of the plate. That one hurts. Retired on 1 pitch. And now the go-ahead run at second base. We have Ian Happ at the plate. Breaking ball into center. Sidney makes the catch. Well played, Sidney Jean-Charles. So if we want to win this game, we have to do it in extras. Joey Votto with 2 down. Flies it towards Sid. Extras it is. 2 on, nobody down for Sid. Hasn't gotten a hit now in the last handful of games. We'll see if we can do it here. Not worried about the goal. We have those ratings at the cap. Where'd the runner at first go? Wasn't he supposed to be there? It's a drive to left with Carey. This ball's gone. Sidney with a 2-run home run that I think should have been 3. But it's another homer for Sidney, 34 on the season. I definitely feel way more comfortable hitting as a righty in this series. 400 plus feet, and hopefully that's enough. It is. Cardinals come back to win this game and even the series. We have a chance to make this a 5-1 road trip. Sidney has 80 RBIs on the season and perhaps a legit chance to get to 100 before the All-Star break. Zach Thompson is the pitcher. Already struck him out in this game, but we're here in the 4th inning trying to get the Cardinals on the board. We don't have a hit yet. Okay, why did I swing at that? In the air and hit well to left field. Going back, and this ball is gone. Sidney goes to opposite field for a 2-run homer on a pitch that was either out of the zone or at the very bottom. He can drive anything these days. And to all fields as well. Well, they're not going to give him a chance to do that again here in the 6th inning. He's intentionally walked once again. It's Arenado with a tapper back to the pitcher who has only 1 play. And they just love intentionally walking. They'll do it to Tyler O'Neill. I'm curious there. They walked O'Neill but not Arenado to set up a double play opportunity. So now they just want to be able to get the out anywhere. I suppose in this case you walk O'Neill to get to Sosa, who doesn't have the power. That looked close. This is more interesting here, seeing all the pitches. 2-2 to Sosa. Jammed him. A shallow pop-up that ends the inning. Brian Reynolds just doubled, and now Ian Happ is trying to bring him home. Jordan Wicks on the mound for us. That's in the air towards Sid. Can't imagine he runs here. He stays put. They can't bring him home. Still a lead for the Cardinals, and the bases are loaded. We saw what happened last episode. Austin Bryce is the pitcher. Wow, he loves aiming for that outside corner. I bet he does it again here. Nope, not that time, but still missing. It's in the air, hit well to left field, and this one's carrying, and it's out. A grand slam for Sidney Jean-Charles, going to opposite field once again. Number 36 for Sidney Jean-Charles, and 4 more RBIs. 100 before the break, sounds like it's only a matter of time. He actually elevated that one a little bit. And Sidney barrels it up. I didn't think this was actually going to leave, though. I thought that would be maybe over his head. Be a double. 6 RBIs in just this game for Sidney. And it's 8-1. Another drive to deep left field. This one also has a chance. This one is gone as well. A 3-home run day for Sidney. That's a first. How are we actually following up last episode like this? None of these were pulled. This one's to the opposite gap. A 3-home run day in Pittsburgh, and Sidney Jean-Charles just continues to add on to an already incredible season. What a run. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. That should be going in his milestones. Oh, I thought they would actually put that in here as his first ever 3-home run game. Because they put in the first 2-home run game. Why not the first 3? 37 home runs. 10 more than anybody else in baseball. 87 RBIs. That's 10 more than Xander Bogaerts, but there are some other standouts close. I'm also proud of this one. Top 7 in walks. 43. That's pretty cool. We move on to a series against the Philadelphia Phillies. 37 home runs, 87 RBIs. That's a good season for most. For Sidney, it's only half a season. Zach Wheeler on the mound, strike 1. Phillies way out in front of their division, just like we are in the Central. Around the same lead as well. I believe we're at 8 games up right now. He misses with the changeup. That was a good pitch, though. Oh, that was right down the middle. That one was as well. Base hit right field. Arenado, I know that sound. Deep to center and gone. A 3-run homer in the first, and the Cardinals are playing incredible baseball right now. Blew it by him at 99 here in the 5th. Again, facing Zach Wheeler. He's still in the game, despite allowing 5. Trying to catch up, having a little difficulty there. He has a decent fastball. That should have been the call, strike 3. All fastballs so far. He has confidence in that changeup. I bet that happens right here. No, he sticks with the heat. 3-2. That time he tried the changeup and it's gone. Oh, that was a slider, actually. I was expecting off speed there and got it. Threw it over the middle, too. Really nice. 38 for Sidney Jean-Charles. 453. This is the best run he's gone on in this entire series. And that sound is one of the best things they've added to this game. It's awesome. Arenado went yard again, by the way. He's gotten red hot. We take that game as well. There's been a whole lot of winning lately. Hey, I didn't even choose to wear these throwbacks. We just did it. Pretty cool. This is the final game now of the month of June. So we're getting really close to the All-Star break now. Zach Eflin on the mound. Hoping that he can be the first player in a while to shut down Sidney. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get it done. They're throwing so many meatballs. And just by coincidence, that's what I'm going to be eating tonight. That is outside for ball 1. Here's Nolan Arenado, and it's been a refreshing episode watching him hit. That one will stay in front of the catcher. We don't get greedy on that. 2-0. This one's down the line, but foul. I guess I have to get used to that. That's hit pretty hard to third base. And boom, makes the throw across the diamond to end the inning. We take this game into the 5th inning, and the Phillies have the lead. But there are 2 on, 2 down for Sidney. Facing Eflin, missing away ball 1. And now he misses inside. A little too eager to hit that breaking ball. That's out of the zone. Hard one to lay off of when I would love a 2-0 breaking ball. Up the middle. That one's through. Rounding third, we will score, and the Cardinals make this a 1-run ball game. RBI single for Sidney Jean-Charles. And now it's up to Arenado if we want to take the lead. We do have a 2-strike count on him here. But can Eflin finish the at-bat? The count goes even, and that misses low. It is a 3-2 count. Runners will leave early. And we have enough speed to do some damage if he gets somewhere with this. It's a base hit center field. On his way home, we will tie this game at 3. And Sidney moves into third base. Clutch hitting by Nolan Arenado, and now it's O'Neill. Into left field. This one will be caught. And the inning comes to an end. Now we look to take this lead. Hansel Robles is on the mound. 1 down in the 7th as he blows a fastball by Sidney to start the at-bat. Kind of an ugly swing there. 0-1. That's more like it. Strike 2 at 98. Got him with the changeup right on the inside. Right off the inside part of the plate. Good spot for it. And now Shohei Ohtani. He's with the Phillies in this series. Ohtani to center. And this one will stay in the yard. And Sidney takes care of it. Now Philadelphia has 2 on and 2 down. trying to take the lead here in the 8th against Matt Strom. Into center, here comes Sidney to take care of it. Wow, this game went to extras, and then Harper went yard, Ohtani went yard the next at-bat. So it's going to take a miracle here in the 10th. But I mean, Sidney could easily hit a home run as well, make it interesting. We face Sir Anthony Dominguez. I pitched with him a lot in my Rockies franchise. I know that he might not find the strike zone, but everything he throws is pretty nasty. On the ground, knocked down. A foot race to first, got him. Sidney almost legs out the infield single. But unfortunately, the Phillies take game 2. Let's go play one more and see who wins this series. 2 down here in the first for Sid, facing Ranger Suarez. Bit out in front of that changeup. High in the air toward left field. It's got carry, and it's off the wall. Sidney makes his way to second, and he's got himself a double. Not many of those today. A lot of singles and home runs. And now can this guy bring him home? It's Arenado. On the ground, first pitch, right at second base. That's going to be a tough play. Going back deep center field, Sidney actually makes it look routine. Never mind. This time, it's going all the way to the wall. Deep. At the wall, it's gone. So hard to time that up, but Kyle Schwarber hits his 12th home run of the season. Base hit center field here in the 4th. It's yet another multi-hit game for Sidney Jean-Charles. We have seen a lot of Arenado today, and it's a 2-0 count. He sends this one flying to deep left field. And this game is tied. This has been some of the best Arenado gameplay we've seen as well. That's 19 home runs. He's hit some mammoth shots in this episode. We'll see if we can get our 3rd hit against Ranger Suarez here in the 5th with a runner in scoring position. High in the air toward left field, and Sidney sends it out for number 39. This leaves him a triple shy of the cycle. They just can't stop pitching him right over the middle. You can throw it anywhere you want but there. But that's what they keep doing. Everybody knew it. 424 feet for Sidney and a 2-run lead. We've had some close calls when it comes to hitting for the cycle lately. Sidney looks for his triple against Trevor Rosenthal. Out in front with the changeup. Early on the swings here. But now 2 strikes. A bouncer to the right side. And Sidney finally retired by the Phillies. Again, we come close to the cycle, but that day will have to wait. The Cardinals do win another series here, coming back to defeat the Phillies, and Sidney once again has himself a very big game. These last 2 episodes have been 2 of the most successful, action-packed episodes, and it just seems like it's never going to end. And it's not if they keep pitching him as poorly as they have been. But Sidney has added up so many RBIs the last 2 videos. We're at 91. He had 92 all of last season. So many of these stats are at or just under what he did a year ago. And he's played in 69 less games. 1, 2, 3, 4 series until the All-Star break. So next episode, we'll see how it goes. I've been doing like 3 series per episode. Maybe I'll do a couple shorter ones here because it's Madden week and that would allow me to get some more Sydney up. We'll see. But won't be long until we have the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. And those could end up being their own little special episode. Especially if he makes a long derby run. And I think he's got a chance to do that. But hey, thank you for the support in this series, everybody. I hope you're having fun. Please leave a like if you are. And don't forget to subscribe because there's much more on the way. And a lot of Madden 23 content, hopefully. Not quite sure what's going to happen this first week of the game, but trying to come up with a plan to get some content on the channel pretty quick here. But thank you again. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.